Okay, if you've ever wondered how your salary compares, there's now a website that lets you compare your take-home pay to others in your industry around the country and maybe around the world, but not the full world. For more, I'm joined by Kym, the CEO of Clarius. Kym, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Clarius, explain to people what Clarius is.
Sure. Clarius is a publicly listed recruitment company. We trade under 7 different brands, specialising in different sectors within the recruitment industry.
Okay, right. So is the company doing well? And should we buy at Clarius?
Yeah.
You're a CEO, you can't tell us that anyway.
I can't quite share that. Yeah. But look, it's a tough market, recruitment, and has been for the last few years, and hopefully we're starting to see some signs of life as new government and a little bit
business
more stability.
Up,
exactly,
sort of
yeah.
stuff,
Recruitment is very sentiment driven, so once there's confidence about the future, both companies start investing in growth, but also candidates feel more comfortable to change jobs.
Yeah,
so
I'm certainly getting some very good reaction from people who are starting to create jobs.
Yeah.
So it'll probably show up in your business as well. So how will the change in government impact hiring decisions?
Look, our view is, and that's shared by many of our clients, that it will create more confidence. The sustainability of that will be, I guess, yet to be seen. But already we're yet to see the impact, obviously on results because we're week 1. But certainly the confidence appears to be much stronger now than it was 6 months ago.
How about
certainly.
phone calls to recruitment agencies that are under your umbrella? Are they starting to see more calls?
Yeah, look, I'd say we probably even started to see that before the election was even had. I think off the back of a fairly certain outcome. So there is, it's gut feel at the moment, but there certainly is starting to
it's
be a
nice
bit
to
more.
have positive gut feel.
Exactly.
And now tell us about the portal, My Salary Portal.
Well, basically My Salary Portal is an opportunity for employees in the marketplace to input information about their own salaries with the view that they can then compare that to people in similar jobs in similar industries in the marketplace, which obviously gives them a sense of how competitive their current salary package is compared to what else is out there.
So by putting yours in, you then are permitted to see others?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So
it's nothing for nothing.
Well, that's fair enough, because you get the data, but then you get a chance to
exactly.
benchmark against others as well.
Exactly, yeah.
And so research has come out of that? Because obviously you're getting some great information.
Yeah, we're starting to get now enough information to get some really interesting trends that are starting to emerge, and I guess the first results that we put out in terms of trends in the marketplace showed a few interesting things. One is flexible packages are still very much a part of total remuneration packages, so we're seeing bonuses still very dominant, particularly in the banking and finance space, where nearly 50% of employees in that space earned a bonus in the last financial year.
So they go in on a base which might not be as much as they like, but the opportunity is to earn a lot more via a bonus. It's very American, isn't it?
It is, and look, we had, there was one lucky respondent in the survey who earned a bonus of over $500,000 for the year.
Gee,
so
that's a nice
doing
bonus,
very well.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what about gender pay gaps? You must have a pretty good handle of that.
Yeah, look, I was probably surprised, to be honest, to see that there was still such a significant gap between male and female employees, particularly in the banking and finance sector. The average bonus was triple that for males as opposed to females. In the accounting space, slightly better, but still double. IT, a little bit more consistency there between males and females, but it's obvious that that gender gap.
It's a good clue for females, the IT
negotiate. Exactly.
Probably the best way to go.
Exactly.
But it's also part of it because obviously you understand the life cycle of an employee. If we've got, say, 2 chartered accountants, male and female, and the female takes, say, 5 years out, she thought she'd be out of the workplace for 1 year, but being a mum, often find they stay out longer. Then they get back in, they're still the same age, but they've lost that 5 years of promotion. Does that partly explain why there's a gender gap? Definitely.
Look, I think that's a big part of the gap, to be honest, that
those
taking that time out,
kids.
They cost a fortune in more ways than one.
They do.
But that's definitely a big part. But I think there's still the cold hard truth that women probably don't negotiate as hard as some men when it comes to remuneration packages, and I think that shows through as well.
Okay, one last question. What are companies doing to keep top staff nowadays? What tricks are they doing?
We're seeing more and more. The old perks are pretty boring. There's not much you can do with FBT, and
no voted car leases.
Exactly. There's getting less and less things that you can do. But what we're starting starting to see more is the demand and the provision of flexibility. So people being offered more annual leave, more flexibility around work hours, which obviously accommodates mums, for example. So I think that's certainly starting to dominate in terms of non-financial
Which is a good
incentives.
idea, really.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, I remember when Harold Mitchell was on this program, he said, if my female employees want to have flexible life, I don't want to lose them. I've trained them up, they're great workers, why lose them?
Absolutely right.
Kym, thanks for joining us on the program.
Pleasure.
And that website is?
Well, you can get there through www.clarius.com.au.
Great, thanks for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.
Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Coming up, we'll